If you do go on to enjoy today's video, please remember to hit that like button and of course subscribe for more content. And if you need any coins for Ultimate Team to get a head start on the game, head to the link in the description. Use the code TVM for a discount at checkout. What is going on, guys? Silva here. Welcome back to another week of Team of the Week predictions, kicking things off as we normally do with the silver options. 74 rated Asifua. He got 2 goals and 1 assist in a 3-0 win. I think it's all but nailed on for this next guy, though. I'm not going to try and pronounce his name because why would I? I mean, the state of it. 4 goals. 4 goals and a 5-4 win. He did play right back, which is a big shame because this card is going to be, I mean, terrible, let's be honest. However, he's normally a centre-back, so I'm hoping EA have ignored the position. Finally, we might as well mention Kirk. 3 goals in a 4-2 win, so nice hat-trick there. EA normally choose a player with a hat-trick, but 4 goals is undeniably better than anything else that anyone else has done this week, so he deserves it more than anything, that French guy. LAFONT, speaking of French guys, goalkeeper-wise, he made 4 saves, kept a clean sheet, and his side won at 2-0. EA will normally throw random goalkeepers in there, though, just for rating, so expect the unexpected. GAVRANOVIĆ is a very good link to L.SEPE, of course. 2 goals in a 5-0 win. This would be his second in form. He got the first one in Team of the Week 4, now eligible again. However, I think he may just miss out. Moving on to Max Kruse, a player who had a Team of the Season card a couple of years ago, was very good. He got 1 goal, 2 assists in Union Berlin's 5-0 win over newly promoted side. Wouldn't be the best of cards, though, now, unfortunately, because of the pace. KANTE. Very good centre-back, linking to the whole host of Leipzig players that currently have special cards. He's got 1 goal and technically a clean sheet in a 3-0 win. Would like to see that card. Moving on to another player that could get it, though, from Leipzig is Angelino, if they decide to go with left back. I hope they don't, because he's not really that usable this year. 1 goal in a 3-0 win. Good in real life. Very good in real life. In FIFA, not so much. However, we have another Bundesliga offering here in David Alaba with 1 goal in a 3-2 win for Bayern Munich over Dortmund. They could give it to Robert Lewandowski if they really want to. I would give it to Alaba if I were the powers that be, because that is a very good looking card. Nandes up next, 1 goal in a 2-0 win over Genoa. Not a particularly, I mean, it's alright, to be fair. It's just, it's lacking on the left side. Right side looks really good, but on the left side it is lacking just a little bit. Moving on to L.SEPE, our second goalkeeper. He's made 4 saves and kept a clean sheet in what was a 0-0 draw in the end. But there aren't that many goalkeepers this week that are really screaming, I deserve an in-form. And if there are, I've missed them. Gonçalves up next with 2 goals, 1 assist in a 4-0 win in Sporting's pretty emphatic victory. Looks like a decent card as well for 81 rated, which is nice to see. Al-Sommer normally gets himself an in-form around this time. He's got a hat-trick this week in a 4-3 win. His goal obviously winning the game, essentially, or 3 of his goals winning the game. Wouldn't be a great card, but customary for any FIFA. Easy up next. I'm probably saying his name wrong. 1 goal and 1 assist in a 4-1 win for Crystal Palace. It was a pretty emphatic victory. I think it was against Leeds, wasn't it? Again, not the best of cards. However, 1 away from a decent one. Nacho MONREAL up next. He's managed to get himself 1 goal, kept a clean sheet in a 2-0 win for Real Sociedad. Oyarzabal with a goal in that game as well, but he was taken off shortly after. Moving on to Belhanda. 1 goal in what was a 2-1 win for Galatasaray. I mean, 1 goal in Turkish league is not normally enough, but I want to throw a bit of variety in there. I'm fed up with the top 5 leagues. Moving on to BAUMGARTLINGER. I'm going to give you 2 options from this game. It ended 4-3 in favour of Leverkusen, and BAUMGARTLINGER got 1 goal in that 4-3 win. However, there is another player who 2 weeks on the trot now has scored twice, and this time he's done it again against Borussia Mönchengladbach. The game finished 4-3, as I say. 2 goals for Ilario. Wouldn't be a very good card. Don't get it twisted. I don't want him to get the inform because I know full well I'd get him as a red pick, but he deserves to be there. He really does. TRIGUEROS up next of Villarreal. He's got 1 goal in a 3-1 win. Normally, you're sort of spotting your Parejos in this section. If he was 87 rated, I'm sure he'd be a shoo-in. As an 82 rated, though, EA may decide to sidestep. Henrik Mkhitaryan with a hat-trick. He's popped up and scored a lot of goals there in Roma's 3-1 win. He played left side as far as I can tell. Now, I might be wrong, but from what I could tell, he played left side. Now, before everybody starts commenting, he can't get it. I know he can't get it. Jean Felix has done it again. 2 goals, 1 assist in a 4-0 win. However, he is currently in form. And because EA are backwards, they won't give back-to-back informs, which I think is stupid, but it is what it is. So I'm going to go with Llorente, even though they could easily give it to Correa, the Argentine. Llorente got 1 goal, 1 assist in a 4-0 win. The reason I don't want Llorente to get it is because he already has a rule breaker. This, of course, isn't as good as the rule breaker. So, yeah. The game that is currently underway, actually, and is not quite finished yet, is Aston Villa-Arsenal. Aston Villa 3-0 up away from home. They like to upset the big boys, don't they? Barkley has got himself a goal in that game. However, I believe it could go to Ollie Watkins. As I was making the Barkley card, they scored again, and Ollie Watkins was that goal scorer. So he's got 2, Barkley has 1. The score is currently 3-0, subject to change. Terms and conditions apply. Moving on to Angel Di Maria, who played as a striker for PSG, who again has a rule breaker card because EA have no imagination and can't pick unique cards. Di Maria with 2 goals and 1 assist in that game that finished 3-0 as a striker does offer a little something different. Back to the Premier League with Thiago Silva and his ones to watch. He got a goal in Chelsea's 4-1 win. Not the only player to perform in that game, but the players who did perform, Ziyech mainly, already has an inform too soon after the last time he had one, if that makes sense. The other player worth mentioning, of course, is N'Golo Kante, who I would actually prefer to get the inform over Thiago Silva. However, I would go for Thiago Silva. Again, if I was the powers that be, I would go for Thiago Silva because it rewards the ones to watch owners, you know. 1 assist for Kante in that 4-1 win. Either way, though, I'm going to be kind of pleased. Souček of West Ham, definitely worth a mention. Not amongst the big boys, but for some reason I've put him there. 1 goal in West Ham's 1-0 win. I mean, it was quite late on. I think it was in the 80th minute or 88th minute or something ridiculously late like that. So he kind of, you know, he won the game. Bruno Fernandes up for a second inform already with 2 goals, 1 assist in United's 3-1 win. I really, really hope they don't go for anyone else in this game, and they do give it to Bruno Fernandes because a shot at this guy as a red pick would be sensational. And of course, it wouldn't be a Team of the Week predictions without Messi, Ronaldo, Mbappe or Neymar. This week, it's Messi's turn. 2 goals in a 5-1 win for Barcelona. I mean, is it enough? I don't know. I think he played striker as well. Again, don't quote me on it because I'm not 100% sure, but from what I can tell, he played the majority of the game as a striker, so hopefully EA do the right thing. Games that are currently underway and worth a mention. It's half-time in the Valencia-Real Madrid game. Can I see an inform from it? I mean, to be honest, I really don't know. It's a difficult one because Soler of Valencia has got himself a goal from the penalty spot. If the game does finish that Valencia are going to win, maybe they could give it to him. Potentially Gaia if Real Madrid don't score any more. Going over to Milan, Hellas Verona, that game is currently 2-1. There's a lot of own goals flying in all over the place right now, so I can't really pick anyone out from that game either. But all the defenders scoring own goals. And the other game is San Etienne against Lyon. And again, that's gone down as an own goal for Anthony Lopez, so I really don't know what to say about those games. Just the Arsenal-Aston Villa game, I think. But that's going to do it for this week's Team of the Week predictions. If you could hand-pick one player that isn't Lionel Messi from that bunch to have as a red pick, who would it be? Let me know in the comments. If I've missed anyone, feel free to let me know. If you've enjoyed it, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel for new, and until the next time, goodbye.
Join the Betting Rebellion and find out what your football knowledge is really worth.